Alright, volume seems okay. We're gonna watch Knee versus Speedkicks. I watched this live. I do wanna do some commentary on it because the matches were amazing. And going into this, when I saw the matchup, I was like, Speedkicks is gonna get smoked. Like completely destroyed, because when I've seen him play against top Koreans before, he's had a very rough time. And that's not taking anything away from Speedkicks. He's a great player, but something quite incredible happened in this set, and it's Speedkicks getting a pretty damn solid read on Knee, and you do not see that every day. And I feel like everyone felt it was pretty unexpected seeing Speedkicks get such a good read. STO Shuichi, thank you so much for resubbing, my buddy. Really appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
His basic tools, really good, but they don't complement his other attacks as well as like.
So here, of course, Knee, Steve is one of his favorite picks, and why not? It's such a strong character. Speedkicks actually goes with Hwoarang, even though he's dabbled quite a bit with Kazumi and Miguel. And, well, playing Kazumi, he's correct that it's a much stronger character than Hwoarang. Hwoarang has such obvious flaws. Flaws. How do you pronounce that? But yeah, rough first round there, and I can't see that Steve is a particularly good matchup for Hwoarang. Steve is a bad matchup for a lot of characters, but yeah, Hwoarang, I can't see that character do well versus Steve. And that actually reflects reality very well. You don't want to be a Taekwondo practitioner going up against a professional boxer. That's not gonna be pretty. But of course, it's up to the individual in the end. Okay, so already up 2 rounds here.
Yeah. I was just thinking about his history of playing. He's been playing for so long, right?
This is gonna be tough.
Speedkicks is not pushing any buttons at all. He's just looking at him. Down 3-4.
I wonder if Speedkicks was even considering that Knee might use Steve Fox here, and then thinking about what character he would want.
Everyone's just waiting for the back one from Steve.
Knee has always been using Steve in most matchups, and if you look at it historically, if you watch the last few
nice down 3-4, and again opts for down 4-4. Ah, back one. You're done.
Lights out. That's also
lights out.
I think he'd be a fool to pick Hwoarang again.
Speedkicks chin pulverized with one punch.
It's not wrestling, it's not scripted.
So that's what you expect to see in this matchup.
Yeah, I got a ticket.
You do?
But now you can see Speedkicks is thinking real hard.
This is something that I already saw the outcome for.
This is very curious. I want to know what character Speedkicks wants to use here.
Let's say on paper. Let's talk about on paper. I feel like Kazumi would be a strong pick.
Probably.
Oh god, we're actually discussing him switching to Kazumi.
He usually plays, or that he's been playing lately.
I mean, like against Steve Fox, do I want to use a poke character? That's really what I'm wondering. I feel like a poke character is more likely of getting back one than any other character.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, especially if he can dial into the rhythm.
Yeah.
But I mean, okay, he's sticking to Hwoarang. Okay. You know, I don't blame him here. That is his character. That is the character he knows the most.
I mean, in the past, I would have given him a lot.
How long are they allowed to stall? Thinking about, should I go for character select or stage select? Sometimes I see them sit there for like 2 minutes, and I wonder if there's like an official limit, time limit.
Very okay with Speedkicks, like exploring his other options, because he really has built up his stable of characters pretty largely now.
Yeah, and I mean, he could beat
tournament ready.
He could beat pretty much almost every player out there, right? I mean, it really comes down to, again, the top players and how they battle. But
if I ever fight Knee, I'm gonna do exactly what Speedkicks does now.
Insane adjustment. We're gonna have to see Speedkicks playing a way different way than he was playing in that last match.
Yeah, he thought about
so in the previous game, Speedkicks didn't really pressure Knee. You really respected him. You saw him move around a lot, be very careful in his poke placement. Now he doesn't give a shit suddenly. He just goes in and opts for the hard-hitting 50-50. So down 3-4. He's not ducking.
I'm already seeing it in the matchup. He's been using the down 3-4 into the tripping.
Nice, that's a one break throw. Knee didn't get the break. But you see, he just goes in. This is the equivalent of playing Kazuya and just doing house sweeps over and over. This is the exact equivalent. And this is an interest reverse in psychology almost if you watch Knee play versus Arslan in the last tournament they played. Knee plays Devil Jin and he never goes in with the 50-50. He plays it super safe. Who beat Knee? No, sorry, who pwned Arslan? Boa Love with the crazy house sweep 50-50. Knee does not want to go crazy with 50-50 versus Arslan. But after losing to Arslan, Knee said, I should have pressured more with 50-50. And it's almost like this is exactly what Speedkicks, the conclusion he draws after the first match. I respect him too much. I'm gonna play riskier. I'm gonna get in his face and poke. And I'm gonna down 3-4 him over and over. It's such a simplistic way of playing. Of course, nothing is simplistic about how he executes this. He's a professional player. But the game plan is very basic. And it's really interesting to watch. Sorry, I'm just gonna remove that for 2 seconds.
Keep him on his toes.
And again, the big change, and it's probably digging into Knee's mentality here, is the use of down 3-4 and everything else that's around it.
A lot more jabs too.
Oh yeah,
a lot more.
Again, like the use of down 3-4 here.
And that's something that you don't really see him go to. So the fact that he's
nice was saying 4-4 to pressure.
Changed up things so drastically here.
Oh, down back 3 low parry.
That was the first time he used down back 3 too. Yeah.
He just misses the last hit there, doesn't get the duck one. But again, by the wall.
Nice blocks, great patience. Good break by Knee.
He's gonna have to be careful. Oh, the Peacekeeper! You can't whip it up close like that.
Blue, nice pace.
He's so close to closing this out. Oh, that's minus 14. 1-1-2. Nice rage drive, pressure. So close. Oh, it's so beautiful.
I can't believe he even ducked at the end there. Like, what is
and ends it with beautiful spacing and clutch poking.
You know what I mean? Like, that duck was so risky, but regardless, Speedkicks getting game number 2.
It's just such a beautiful turnaround. He gets no round brown by Knee, arguably the best player in the world. Speedkicks is an amazing player, but he's an obvious underdog in this pairing here. And after getting completely devastated the first match, where many of us would probably just go, ooh, he just thinks to himself like this. Maybe I should go in and play riskier and not allow him to breathe. I go in quite aggressively rather than try and space him out. And I'm gonna apply a very risky 50-50. Try and mix him up.
And he's not the kind of guy that'll just duck randomly.
And the thing is, when you have a life lead of Steve Fox, he only has a few moves that he can really open you up with.
And those down 3-4s, they quickly add up.
Down 2, like, what are you gonna hit him with low to get that life lead back? You're just standing there blocking.
I like that Speedkicks is going for things. I mean, he's going for it. He went for the Peacekeeper. He's going for the.
Oh, the skyrocket! He dropped the combo.
Did he celebrate?
Oh, that's such a heartbreak.
Did he celebrate mid?
Oh, the sky!
I like that Speedkicks is going for things. I mean, he's going for it. He went for the Peacekeeper. He's going for the.
Oh, the sky!
Beautiful skyrocket. And he drops the combo afterwards, which is quite easy to do, to be honest. But nerves got the best of him. But that would have meant, when it's 1-1 in matches, he would have gone up 1 round versus Knee and taken the lead. Can you imagine what, like, psychological impact that would have on him and Knee? How good he would feel about himself? What momentum he would have going up, taking the first round of the final match? So it's so heartbreaking to see him do such a drop on such an easy combo that I'm sure he hits 999 out of 1,000 times. But he got stressed because he's doing well versus Knee. I'm sure he's very happy about that, and then fucked up.
Oh, rage drive mix up. It's gonna happen. No time. 20 seconds. He's gonna have to. Oh my goodness! What are you doing? Speaking.
Oh my
Just in
God!
time.
Very
Not
nice.
fast enough with the wall standing 1-2.
So
Look at that,
1-1.
round.
Bro, this is crazy. Yo,
Completely
Speedkicks, you're
even.
talking about him transcending
Speedkicks
to a new
versus
level.
knee.
I'm starting to believe.
This is Saiyan.
Oh,
Yeah,
huge
Saiyan.
back
Oh
one.
my God.
Huge
Back
back
one.
one to the face.
And he's gonna get the wall.
Yeah, he gets the wall.
It's a Sonic Fang, not too bad, but you gotta be careful here. Steve's wall pressure is so good, the down back three in the rocket launcher. Oh my God! Boot his ass!
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, it's too bad. He was so shocked by that. But oh shit, I got his back. I mean, how often does that happen? If he would have known, he could have done a great adjustment there and taken way more health.
Still not done. Good
He was caught off guard by that.
Oh, the
Steve
back
pulls down his pants, bends over and says, Hwoarang, you know you want it. And then Hwoarang's like, oh, I didn't expect this to happen.
Speedkicks in big trouble.
And now he
He
gets
cracked
completely
big.
devastated here by knee.
Last chance. Rage drive on block. And now he's got one more. Oh, yeah.
Nice, counter it.
Oh, boy.
Sick, huge amounts of health down.
Ah, the low's got him.
And that's it. But you can see by Neve in the end, like, he was starting to get nervous.
The low's got him.
Now
We got him.
Look at Neve's face. Here.
The low's
You see that?
knee gonna take it.
So
maybe
he
the
got
top
knee
16.
sweating.
Still in the turn. Look at him. That drop.
He
I
got
think
knee
it was
sweating.
Kicks was playing out of his mind.
He
There
did
were some
great.
drops here.
But yeah, he was playing out of his mind. He did super well, and it was probably, in my opinion, one of the better matches. Really cool match, and congrats to Speedkicks. And just so nice to see the read he gets on knee, even though knee turns it around again and manages to counter. He did so well. And honestly, playing Hwoarang in this game with all of his flaws, going up against Steve, and Steve played by knee, wonderful performance by Speedkicks.